Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's edition of Jar Jam versus the Backlog. Hey, it's me. Hey. I'm now inclined to make faces for whatever reason. Hey, it beats just being sad all the time, I suppose. Yeah, as always, we're playing some games from my vast library of Steam games, and I just too many, and I keep buying more. I'm a fool. What can you do? What can you do except play them like this on stream? I would play them alone, but that's not nearly as fun. No, I want you to play with me as well. And that's the whole idea behind the show, really. So let's not beat around the bush. Let's not do much. Let's finish that game. And I do say finish that game because if my calculations are correct, and they've been wrong last week, and even wrong previously as well, then we should be finishing the game today. And by the game, I mean the sexy Brutale. I thought that was a murder mystery, like we'll be solving a murder mystery. Technically, we're still solving murder mysteries. It's just that we're saving people from being murdered, since this is a time-traveling adventure as well. Well, it's all a whole big puddle of God knows what. One way or the other, let's go. Let's go. Actually, I'm interested. I'm curious. Does it? No, it does not do that. I was just curious, you know. So, knowing that then immediately goes into music, we'll do that. We'll do this. The timer is about to pop off. Oh, the timer is about to pop off. And we're gonna go straight into the game. We got our saves and everything. I got my trusty gamepad and everything. We got our game screen and everything. We got everything, folks. Everything we could possibly wish for. Sexy Brutale, there you have it. 6 hours in, we're in the basement. Last time we've been here, we have been introduced. I still don't actually understand what we've been introduced to, honestly. But as a matter of fact is, we have now met what I do believe is the big bad, the person with the golden mask, plus someone he keeps in a freaking tub, for lack of a better term. So what is no, we've seen this. So first of all, we have a new item. It's a key item, very important. Sapphire tear ring, a blue tear-shaped ring given to you by the Bloodied Girl. Aha, so that's her official name, Bloodied Girl. All right, now I'll take it. We haven't been given anything else to go off, unless Moloch egg, tiny home, basement, the graveyard. There's indeed a graveyard in the basement. And also there's a gigantic gramophone room. Beats me. Really beats me. But right, we really don't have a clue. So after the encounter with the big bad in the golden mask, after encounter with a person he keeps in this very room here, if I'm not mistaken, I'll try to revisit, maybe that'll help. Anyway, I think by now, I just need to go. I just need to see what I can do. What does that thing do? I'm assuming we'll be given some sort of a... Nothing happens when you present the ring. I see. Okay, so... tear ring. Also looks like a half of the heart. And as such, I'm inclined to think that that half of the heart can be then reunited with the other half. And we'll see what will happen. As always, the action continues on happening up above. Nope. Statue's tightly shut once again. What I would quickly want to do is quickly rush towards here. It's for no purpose but the purpose of collectibles. But there is that room, next one over, I think. That is just baffling. First of all, it looks beautiful. It's this one, and there's absolutely no reasonable explanation as to why there should be a room like this in the house. Well, I mean, the basement already is pretty strange. But this is just something from Alice in Wonderland, or American McGee's Alice in Wonderland specifically. Oh boy. I do believe there's some way, at some point, a card appears in this room. I thought maybe at the start of a day, maybe it will be at the end of the day, maybe it's somewhere in the middle of the day. A card, I'm assuming, will appear in the middle and form a bridge for us to go to the other side and grab this card here. That, once again, served no purpose but for the purpose of collectibles. Right, so there's the pinball machine, there's, I think that's a cell. Let's see the other side. Visit the graveyard again. I don't know where I need to go. Oh, right. I think now I remember, and in which case I need to go back. See, for a long time in this game, I've been puzzled and eager to find out what the mirrors do. And I think I've sort of figured out what the mirrors do. Mirrors allow us to, since we've seen the staff members, those masked members, walk into rooms with no other exits and just disappear. And all of these rooms have contained a mirror, which to us, it did nothing. But something tells me that I might be able to peruse these portals now that we have the Sapphire Terraring. Maybe not, but I'm about to find out. Also, or maybe, I have another thought. One way or the other, we need this to load. Thank you very much. I need to get up. Where does this lead? Can't remember what that led, but I think this is the main way we need to go. There is also that, as of yet, inaccessible part of the whole thing, blocked, I suppose, by the beautifully crafted mirror. Everything's breaking. I've grown accustomed to these sounds. I've heard them. This one. See, it shimmers and everything. Oh, I can use my singing power here. Okay, let's do it. That's a bit... I think the whole thing should have gone down, I suppose, but hey. Right, I can now go outside. Hey, got an achievement. How scenical, how scenical. Okay. Something fell off the clock tower. It's hard to make out in the flower bed. Can I just climb and pull it? No, apparently the game does not operate that way. I do see there is a card over here. Again, we just need... it's one of the side objectives, and really, I don't think it has anything to do with the main game at all, but we have 52 cards just strewn all over the house, all over the mansion. Darn, these are some loud birds. Actually, louder than anything in game before. Can I? There. Knowledge of this place floods your mind. Still not exactly sure what it does. It's one of our superpowers, really. May I? Okay, well, most important... wait a minute, can I? Oh, can't go off the beaten path. Wow, okay. Didn't even know that this thing exists over here. There's no real path here, it's just one... There's no real path here, it's just one tiny little house. I mean, it's compared to the mansion, I suppose. Interesting, I can use this. Can I now open all the previously locked doors? There have been a bunch, really. Most of them. Wow. Wait a second. First of all, it just said the sexy Brutale at the top, which means we're back at the casino. Second of all, it's on fire. Third of all, we don't get an access to a map. What on earth is happening? No, I think what I need to do is this. Wow, okay. Let's go into the sexy Brutale. What is happening? I'm gonna attune myself to this clock. Tuning myself to the clock allows me to respawn to that clock every single day. The door, it seems like the heat is less intense on this side of the room. If only I were here earlier. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. The game basically tells me, hey, you need to go back in time. You need to start the day there. And that's exactly what we did. Once again, the game is surprisingly much louder than before. And again, I suppose we're in a crisis part of it. What else is left? Yeah. May I? There we go. Ooh. Interesting. The path leads us back outside. Now the flower bed's on fire, which is weird. It's hard for the ground to burn. This part isn't burning, but one way or the other, I presume, especially with the music still pounding, basically, then we need to run back to the place we were. Especially since that place was very suspicious. It was a house that we entered, and then things happened. Nope, this thing still doesn't say anything else. I don't think game will be evil enough to keep any secrets over there. Okay, let's go. Let's try this again. Oh, is that the bloody lady? Lafcadio, it's been such a long time. Would you talk to Lucas? Something seems to be troubling him. He's always looked up to you, you know? I know he teases you dreadfully about your lifestyle. What is our lifestyle, by the way? Also, I can't help but notice she is expecting. He respects you enormously. More than anyone else to know. I believe he's always wanted to be more like you. Perhaps when he's a little older. Or more mature, I should say. Oh, you have our ring. Can I see? Is something horrible about to happen? Because I don't want anything horrible to happen, you know? Huh. What did she do? I remember you presenting it to us when you married us. Okay, so... Okay. You must take it. Lucas will be missing it, I'm sure. Tell him I just need a rest. This little guy's is heavy. I hope he won't be mad that I'm missing the party. I know he loves the mansion, but that's all we've ever really needed. This right here. This is our perfect little world. Please, tell him I will wait for him, won't you? I'll be right here, whenever he is ready. I'll see a mask in the top right corner. That was the world's longest exit from the scene. Okie doke. Oh, it was Eleanor, Marquis' wife. Okay, so Lucas, I'm assuming Lucas is Marquis then. Okay. So who are you then, bloody lady? She's always here, safe in this place. You've seen some of the truth now. The mansion was on fire. The guests died. It should have ended there. But that creature in the golden mask, somehow he brought them all back. Torturing us over and over. I tried to help him, try to find some peace in all this pain. He's so strong. But with that ring, I believe he can stop him. Splorp, splorp, splorp. There's a secret place. My uncle, Sixpence was so close. Uncle, you say? Okay, that might mean something. Take that ring to the room where Aurum died, which is, I think, the elevator room. Which also is the furnace room, if you do it wrong. It will unlock the path. Eleanor left her mask for you. Take it. Again, this lady at some point pushed us into an orchestra pit and it was never mentioned again. That is like very much. Oh, there it is. Eleanor's mirror walk. Eleanor was the life and soul that connected the people and places in Sexy Brutale. Her mask allows you to travel by stepping into mirrors placed throughout the mansion. You can now walk through any mirror in Sexy Brutale. The movements of all staff and guests have also been revealed to you on map. Okay. No, we're definitely in the endgame. Still, I believe there's one person we need to save. She's always tried so hard to see the best in people, but it's what you see that will matter. Now look into the mirror. I mean, I'll look good. I'll look cool. And the mask and everything. Hair's a little bit, what can you do? My hair's now. That's why I'm going to the barber tomorrow. She must have some connection to the child and everything. Okay, so this is that room. Maybe it's Lucas in the middle? And I still didn't understand it. Somehow the man in the golden mask built this, and now the person that is in the middle of this chamber in that vat is somehow keeping everything alive. I sort of wasn't paying attention slightly. I've never seen inside that place, you know. I'm not sure whether to rage impotently or just be quietly glad. Anyway, I watch you, Lafcadio. Your arrival was somewhat unexpected. All these years you've done your dutiful loop, dying along with sixpence in the chapel. And all of a sudden one day you're running around, ruining everything. It took me a little while to figure it out. And then of course I knew that bloody creature had to be involved. I'm sure she has spun all the tales about me and what's happening here. I'm sure they have left out some rather important information. I will be utterly candid with you now, Boone. I could end this right now. I could end you. I have the power. Perhaps she is right. I am a monster. We might all be monsters here. I want you to see, to understand. Come with me. Okay. Now the first question is, am I really a murderer? Yes. And to that the answer is most assuredly yes. You see this man here? T. Reginald. I killed him. Stone dead. Wait a minute, you killed him. Interesting. It wasn't my finger that pulled the trigger, but it was my command. Family as well, you know. What is that over there? Looks like something over there. Sixpence is frozen perfectly in time. His face shows disbelief and agony. It's hard to understand what's happening over there. It looks like there's a big heart or some other thing placed over there. Also, we got a new item, or the upgrade. A red heart-shaped ring given to you by a bloody girl and blessed by Eleanor Bonds, okay? What of this guy? Staff member looked grimly dispassionate. He's doing his job without malice or pleasure. Alright, what's up? Oh, we're just teleporting willy-nilly now. I'm assuming we'll be going through all the deaths that has happened, or deaths that we've sort of been happening, and I've decided to stop. The heart of the casino, our dear friend Clay. In this scenario, I had him die from a shot of venom from the same spider which would go on to devour his precious wife. Hit it like a drink, Clay. But never when he was working, you know. I think I did a different accent for him, but well, too late. I'm assuming I can now just look at them. Nope. What up, this guy? Oh, so it's Sixpence's prototype robot. These robot dealers that are all around the place. Well, in a couple of places, really. So fitting. She was so beautiful, Trinity. The moth by moonlight. It was what Clay called her. She loved that name. The moth. So I thought it very fitting for her to be eaten by my giant spider. I never had one, you know. I'm sure nothing could possibly grow that big, but by gods, I wish they did. I would have kept it in a room just like this one. Oh dear me. Yeah, I don't think I can see it, but the colors are a little bit weird. Is that this bit over here? Could be. But yeah, one of them was just the singer, I think it was Trinity, was thrown down through a waste chute, laundry chute down here, and the other person was somehow already it was in this room, bound in spider silk. Creature from a nightmare, no kidding. Oh, there's a little blob here. And yeah, Tequila's body is covered in deep cuts because Tequila has been wounded pretty harsh by her own voice. Hey, a ghost. Also, pretty great aquarium as well. This one was rather fantastical. When you found out that fish, I did so want to believe the stories of Buddha fish. I rather suspect it was just a guppy with some particular bright colors. The man who sold it to me must have thought I was the most gullible person under the sun. But I wasn't paying for the fish. I was paying for the story. Eleanor called me a fool, but she did love to watch him in his tank. Best fortune I ever spent. I'd like to say that Willow would never have hanged herself, but then a long time ago I stopped even trying to pretend I could understand what another person might do. I mean, it's like a villain monologuing, but in a way. Nothing of particular interest. Right, let's follow that madman, because seemingly, what else do we have? He has the powers to stop time, for crying out loud. So I think it's some sort of a, yeah, as Bloody Lady said, there was a fire, everything burned down, but this guy somehow resurrected everything and put it on a time loop. Why? Miss Tequila Bell, what a voice. She was a living work of art. I murdered her with the notes of a song, and then had my staff throw her body down in the garbage chute. Any other explanation you want to give? No? Just like that? The staff member appears to be taking a certain amount of pride in the carnage he has created. Bleeding to death from deep lacerations all across her body. Yep. There's that orchestra pit we've been thrown down to. Alright. I've saved them all. The funny part is, I've saved them. I definitely saved them once. But as far as I understand, killing still continues to happen because as we go through our day, we still keep on hearing gunshots, glass breaking, I think electricity just going zzz. And as such, I believe the murders are still continuing to happen. It's just that we've sort of freed those people from influence of their masks. Or maybe since it's a time loop, the time just automatically continues to happen. I also don't know why on earth this guy's sticking in this loop. I mean, unless he really wants to see everyone die. I don't know, whatever. Grayson, Red. It really wasn't a party until those two got here. Grayson really is such a complete scoundrel. But my god, he's fun. Or he was, at least. Red really would have done anything for him. I'm almost certain that it would be so much more painful if Grayson had gone second and Red had to watch him die first. Yes, perhaps I'll change this one. See, he has some power over the situation for sure. Although, he's not using those powers for good. What kind of maniac imagines torturing a man this way? Yep, his hands got stuck to a big object, a big egg. I'm not sure why, but Moloch's egg it's called. His hands got stuck to it, and then a big vice-like thing started dropping down. Or even like it has a little bit of a wine opener kind of thing to it at the top, and then huge spikes. It was supposed to be a magic trick, you see. And this guy tried to open the cage. Unfortunately, the cage was electrified. He died. Alas. And this weird thing. It was a furnace previously, which was repurposed to be an elevator. But you needed to enter a certain sequence of those heart symbols you see at the top. If you didn't do that, elevator would not work, and instead the furnace would work again. What kind of maniac? Oh, never mind. Oh, also, I was told that I need to go back to this room and use my ring. Maybe this is the time. Oh, Orem. I smelted him down in a furnace like a big gold bar. My mansion had many strange and wonderful creations, but a lift that doubled as an incinerator, that would have been something. I like to think that if Orem were able to choose how he went, then perhaps he would have chosen something like this. Though in a way, he almost did. Orem was going around pulling these hands on machines that then set those symbols over here. I think he definitely reset one of them. And maybe, well, there definitely was something to it. Oof. Again, some brutal descriptions. All right, and then if I remember correctly, Actually interesting. Where are we gonna go next? Down here. Oh, did she make it down? Huh. Thanos. What a mind to waste. It wasn't just this mansion that he built, you know. There are similar works of architectural genius all over the country. He was a grouchy and often tiresome old man, but that mind was like a cracked diamond. At least his works will live on. Well, Boone, you have heard my confession. You've killed all these people. As I said, I am a murderer. This is not a brag or a boast. I am not good or clever for it. I am sinful and gross. He's about to say, but. I have killed everyone in this mansion. Several times over, I have to say. But there is one person who didn't die. And there's one last person we still don't have on our sheet of people to save. So I'm assuming it's that person in the vat, or the bloody lady. We're about to find out. Person's body is charred crisp is not a word I would like to hear, or a phrase or a sentence I would like to hear ever again. One man who survived the events of the day here, who woke up in a broken body with a broken mind. They put a mask on his face and the machine forced him to breathe until he was fit to stand. As I've learned from watching some great highlights from the Critical Role show, Pickup. So who is this person? If what the man in the gold mask says is true, then the mask is a breathing aid? Who are the staff here? This raises an interesting question, but I don't know. The staff are the actual guest who have now been saved, maybe, or previous guests. No, it doesn't make sense because I do believe these people have been working here, have had some connections to this place. No, it's not previous guests. I don't think so. But even if, let's say, he has somehow... No, but the staff members interact with all these people that we are saving. So it doesn't make sense that the staff members under the mask are actually guests in this reality. All right, man in the golden mask. Could you please reveal what on earth is happening? And why are you not a murderer? Or why are you not as bad as everything around here paints you as? A man who served his time, but time that could never be enough. And then he just leaves? Can I please get a bigger explanation? Whoever was in the cell, they must have been here for years upon years for a tree to go this large. Interesting part, we had to water this tree, and then every single cycle it grew much bigger than the tree should. And again, knowing that the time reset, something special about this tree. Then there's a graveyard in the basement, which makes absolutely no sense. Man who lived when all the others did not. I would like you to meet that man, Boone. I would like you to meet him and then decide if this day should end. Could you be a little less dramatic? And can we actually talk proper instead of you walking every single time? Lucas, which I mean, I do believe is marquee. Crypt is marked Eleanor. You know somehow that the grave is real. She is here. I actually opened this previously. Don't think we have found anything. So yeah, I'm assuming that little tiny little house that we saw, that we entered and then got teleported into this mess, it was just an illusion. Although no, she gave me. Oh boy, she gave me a ring. She talked to me. Bloody hell. Let's find out. Alright, this is a room that we had no access to previously. The answer will be behind these doors. Come and find me there. She and I will be waiting for you. Well then. Saturday, 12 p.m. Heaven and hell. Once again, everything starts anew. Right, we are here. Oh, it's right around the corner. I still don't understand what that power does. I'll quickly read it again, but I think we only used it once and that was it. Oh, really? Really? Oh, man. Oh, fiddlesticks. I have to wait for that guy to pass. Alright, but, brochure. Tutorials. The genius architect Thanos had an unparalleled knowledge of the sexually brutal. Visiting certain areas of the mansion will trigger memories and reveal secrets. I'm assuming we unlock new entries in brochure, which we're looking at right now. And as such, the Heaven and Hell staircase has just been lore. I'm assuming then it's just lore. Although it mentions secrets, I think once we actually uncovered a secret that prompted us to then go for it. Alright. Let's go. The way is clear. Let's use the ring. Blue flames die down. What's behind the door? Actually, just all of a sudden, I'm very curious. There's a mirror. Been to that room. Yeah. Let's go. I still have absolutely no idea who's actually waiting for us there. She. Is it the bloody lady? I will need an explanation then. Chapel mining key. Oh, interesting. Yoink. Oh, that's how you get into this room. I see. All right. Going back to the start. Everything goes back as a circle. I'm not sure if I'm assuming the game wants me to do this for myself, to attune myself to this clock. Do I need to? Just for the sake of it, I'm also gonna attune myself to the clock so that I respawn here. And nah, you're not Lucas yourself. I mean, if it was Lucas under the golden mask, he would said so, I think. I have as my suspicion that behind this door. Behind this door is not what I'm thinking there is behind this door. I thought there will be a marriage happening or something of the sort. There's a ghost. Right. I think what the game perhaps wants me to do is to get into that room earlier than right now. Yes, if I remember correctly, the altar room or chapel room is empty at the start of the day. So let's go there. And then there is a candle that we can light, that we can bring the ghost out, and then maybe something will happen. Maybe it won't. You never know. There it is. Ghosts. Just a ghost. Singular one. I'm trying to figure out a spooky voice. I can go very cliche. So we talk at last. It's been a long road for you. Maybe just like monotone. I'll come back to here. Take this. And I'll play on. No, that wasn't it. That actually wasn't it. He just gave me a freaking collectible. Hey, can't complain. I now have 44 of 52 cards. Also, there's a bunch of invitations I really need to find, I think. But hey. That wasn't the thing I was supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? Is something else gonna appear here? No, I think it's the same old thing. What are we supposed to do now? Darn. My memory is... There's a cliche about the goldfishes having poor memory, but... Okay, I think they said you can now basically walk through mirrors. Is there a mirror around here? I don't think there is. Don't think there's a way to go anywhere here, like behind the glass. Ooh, maybe there is. Oh, yes, there is. Now I have the singing powers. And fade to white. Because I killed myself with those shouts and everything. Well found, Boone. Please, come join me. Right, mysterious voice. I mean, I've already had my share of mysteries around this place. Okay. Are we about to be introduced to some secret evil order? Or... Can I please get any sort of explanation? Because the guy in a golden mask sort of didn't explain much. Oh, there he is. I cannot control you. I cannot make you part of my world, not truly. But perhaps once you see, you will decide for yourself whether or not this world is the right one for us. This is Lucas Bonds. Down here, I'm assuming? And here's that bloody lady. Okay, well. We're about to find out something very important in this thing. Lucas Bonds. Marquis of the Sexy Brutale. Lucas. Why Lucas? I suppose she's Eleanor. The bloody lady. Again, we're about to find out. I have brought us all here to judge this man. Rather, to sentence him. His guilt is not in question. You don't understand, please, he's a good man. We shall see. Boone, watch carefully. There's time. Still plenty of time. It's six-man's calculations, after all. Explosives? The explosives are all primed. The garden full of guests. Full of my guests safely outside by then. And the garden full of witnesses to clear me of any wrongdoing. It's risky. But the insurance? It's a new life for Eleanor and I. Something a little less extravagant this time. Yep, a big mansion with the casino in it, and yeah. Maybe that's a good thing. Alright, so what he's about to do is commit insurance fraud. All of this was just a pretext for insurance fraud. And I'm assuming something goes wrong. Am I correct? But no, wait a minute. I think he's... Oh, no, that's dynamite. That's dynamite with a timer. Oh. And at some point we I do believe we have in the garden we have seen that there is a bit of a clock tower lying there. I have my suspicions. I'm the one who has to keep everything together, says the gold mask guy. Is it perfect? No. But this is what is right, the closest right that we deserve. Please, he's a good man. So, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Are we all about to die? My beautiful mansion. I will miss you so dearly. But you are also a gamble, and not one that has paid off. Really? The house was not always winning. You're a luxury I can no longer afford. It's time to cash in the check. What was that? Okay. Oh my god, no. But what was that? Fire. Are you telling me even before he did anything? Theater, but how? Casino, no! The orphanage, oh my goodness. Oh, the humanity. Can't be serious. The timer, did I do something wrong? Oh, interesting. No, how can this be happening? I have to get out. Nope, fire. Ellie! Eleanor, I'm assuming. No! Oh god, what have I done? Oh, she did the same thing as I'm doing every single time I climb in a cupboard. My character, not me, personally. He survived that fall. A little bruised, somewhat broken, but he lived. And there you have it, Boone. This man set a fire in his own mansion for nothing more than insurance. The guests in the mansion, they didn't truly die to giant spiders or demon fish or crushing cages. They died in the fire that this man set. I have kept his mansion running, embellished the deaths, added some flair. But this is the man truly responsible for the deaths in this mansion. This isn't everything, you don't know. It is more than enough. We will wait, Boone. If you can figure out, if you wish to save this man, then go ahead, I will not stop you. Okay. So what can I do? It's the clock. It's the lady. It's the golden mask guy. I'm assuming that's the final puzzle, maybe? Huh, okay. I suppose we need to... Or I need to wait until he leaves the room. And as such, can I actually pop this and... Yeah, he exits a couple of times before. And then after 4 o'clock, it's over. Okay, so I'm assuming I need to wait until he leaves the room and then I can do something on the ground. I don't see much, though. I don't see much I can do with this either. Yeah. Pretty sure we'll be seeing the same scene. Oh! There's a way to end this. He says she has blah blah something. Already forgot. This ours, Boone, our home. Yes, he said, but how much torment is enough? Without me, there would be nothing. Is that what you want? I've done all I can. I have nothing more I can give. This, well... If you stop and then what? What do we have left? Think. What kind of life is this? Please, there must be something more. She would have us forgive ourselves. For what? How dare she? We get nothing from this. Nothing. If you stop him... They're all dead. All of them. They were real, and because of him, they're gone. I don't think I can do anything for now. I think the only thing I will be able to interact with will be the bomb that he brings in. Please, put an end to the sorrow. He burned them. He burned them all. That's true. And unfortunately, every single time I chat with him, the time slows, and then... Yeah, I'll have to wait for that guy to continue, or rather finish his conversation. So let's wait. He leaves? Is that true? I think he leaves. I think I must have left him in the other room. This is where we entered. Ooh, there's a bunch of objects I can interact with. Casino operating at a loss, I see. Oh, darn, I didn't even see a chance where that was. Important part is, now the timer is synchronous with my clock. What does that do? I knew I could do that. It's just that I have absolutely no idea what that will do. Because I think my clock ticks with the... Huh. Oh, or maybe this just... Oh. I know. I would like to restart the day, which would mean that this timer, this clock that was with the bomb previously, will be in a different room. At least that's my guess. Yes. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, in this room. We've been in before. Okay. Replica of Sexy Brutale. The location of the fireplaces have been marked on it with flags. I'm assuming that's where the bombs are, maybe. Arms wire cutters. To disable the bomb, maybe. Okay, this disables this bomb. Whoop. Oh, is that it? Oh, so he wouldn't die. Wait, this wire's cut. Who? Wait, this isn't right. The timer? I made a mistake. This would have gone off early, my god. Boom. I have no way to control my character. I think we can forgo having the masks chase you, Boone. There's no need for that anymore. Not here. Lefcadio, what are you doing here? Please, you have to leave. This I can't explain, or rather, I don't imagine I need to. Yep, man, I've seen all of this. I'm so sorry, my old friend. I should have told you. But you can be rather proper, no? I'm going to burn this place down. You know I love this place. It's everything. But I love her more. We have a child on the way, you know? This mansion, the costs. The sheer drain of it. I'm not the young, reckless gambler I used to be, Laffy. I thought you'd be proud. I've locked those demons up tight. No more chasing the high stakes for me. Although we'll admit this plan was somewhat thrilling. But I timed it so that everything will detonate once everyone is safely outside. There's one of these devices in every freaking fireplace. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. And the fireplaces are all connected. But no one will be hurt. But then there's the darndest thing. This wire here was cut. And I've just noticed a rather terrible mistake. I think if it hadn't been cut, then everything would have gone off early. I can't imagine what would have happened. You see? He never meant it. He never meant to hurt anyone. Negligence is still a punishable offense, but yes. Please stop this torture. Eleanor? Knew it. Is that you? It's funny how she can do that. No, he did not intend. But he acted. And they died. They all died. He killed them, Boone. He killed everyone he ever cared about. His friends, his own wife, his unborn... Everyone don't deserve to be forgiven. They don't deserve to be forgotten. Don't you see, Boone? This is how I keep them alive. This party, this day, this party, this day. I keep that agony fresh. I see their faces. I remember them. She would have us forgive ourselves. She would let us go. She would have you live. But I'm not ready. I will never be ready. Please, Boom. Boom. Everything you see in this mansion, it's the memory of a broken man, reliving the nightmare of the night he murdered everyone dear to him. One terrible act that he has wished he could take back every second that he has lived since. There is only one man responsible for everything happening in this mansion. Lucas. Are they the same person? Well, the person over here really looks like this person's son then. I'm still a little bit confused. Who is Lucas then? Just for a second, I thought that the guy in the golden mask is actually this guy, but he was basically serving his own sins. But again, wouldn't make sense with the holy... Yeah. Anyway. Don't tell me we're all Lucas. This plot twist I did not expect. Look how old you have gotten, my love. It's time. We must go to see him. I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't know what is happening anymore. Are these all also Lucas's? Oh, these guys are actually me. Okay. And who's the person in the tank then? Is it me as well? It's been more than 40 years, Lucas. You've punished yourself long enough. Yeah, that I thought is going to be the case. You almost died when you fell. And it's been like you stayed alive just to make sure you suffered. You were hospitalized, near dead. Went to prison, but it still wasn't enough. You have suffered and missed us every day. We aren't here to forgive you, Lucas. You'll never have that. We are gone and we cannot say the words. You cannot even know if you would say those words. But as much as you have hated yourself, you have always known one thing. In your heart of hearts, you know that I would not have wanted you to suffer forever. One day, enough would be enough. Today can be that day, Lucas, if you want, if you're ready. You don't have to forget. You only have to forgive yourself just enough to live. His very appearance is painful for me to look at, just as my appearance is painful for you. He is the king of this mansion. He is perhaps the purest glimpse into your soul, my love. Frail, ragged, and alone, but beyond powerful. Enough rage and pain and grief to destroy and rebuild this mansion 100,000 times over. Trapped down here, watching his friends murdered over and over and over through these mirrors. He is king of this mansion, but a puppet king. It's time to release him from his torment. Take your mask, Lucas. It will return every aspect of yourself. Then let us go. Let us all go. It doesn't mean you forget. I love you. There is one other option. Walk away. Use the watch. Turn back time. Let the party start again. We'll all be here. Your friends will be here, your mansion, your memories. You don't have to let them go. It is your choice. Do you want to restart the day? Folks, would you like to decide? I'll give a chance for a Twitch chat to chime in if they wish. Should we restart? Or should we... I think we should finish this, personally. Just... Clearly. 40 years? This man has suffered enough. Whole darn situation. Yeesh. Yeesh, I say. Wow. But I don't want to. I don't want to restart that. Yeah. I think it's time to finish this. This place is yours, Lucas. It is horrible and broken and twisted. You don't have to be a prisoner here. I loved you. I loved you so much and you loved me. I know you're sorry. I know it's not enough. But it is done. Let some of the pain go. Live your life. Goodbye, my love. For a second, I imagined all of the Lucas's copies just sort of coming into one. Nope, slightly even weirder than that, it seems. Alright, so the game's showing us all the ways we have prevented those murders. So basically we're making sure that none of the events happen ever again. Which is interesting. And definitely make sure that the bomb does not go off. Goodbye, my love. Whatever I am, I'm always here. Visit us if you want. Don't stay too long. It's time to make new memories. Time to live the life you still have. Time to move on, old man. Lafcadio Boone. Well then, what a game it was. I partly wonder though, what is the other ending? If that is even an ending. The fact that we can say, no, I'm gonna... It's basically blue pill, red pill kind of situation. We can basically say, no, I would like to restart the day. I mean, that's an option. That's an option to just never break the spell, basically. Wow. That was cool. Some twists expected, some twists maybe not. Definitely didn't expect so many people to be Lucas, including myself. So like, in the end, that's what? It was myself, the player character, the Golden Skull. And the guy in the vat. Well, that's 3 in total, really. Oh, then obviously every single one of the staff members was me. Interesting. Just still trying to process a little bit of it. So... So let's see, the guy in the golden mask was the let's see, the part of my psyche that was intent on suffering. Lucas decided that he needs to suffer for this, and as such, he'd been keeping everything rolling as it was. The person in the vat was me as well. The real me, by the looks of it. And at some point, I think even the gold mask himself has mentioned that the person in the vat was powering the whole thing. As weird as it sounds, but there was something that he was needed. He had to be there for one reason or the other. Okay. And then there also was Lafcadio, who everyone knew us as Lafcadio, or as Laffy, or as Boone. Again, this is sort of like a weird universe that could be crafted, remade, and it's... I can't exactly understand who was Lafcadio. Because technically Lucas, well, again, Lucas, Lafcadio, and the Golden Mask were the same person. I can't imagine why Lucas, how Lafcadio was a separate person. I wouldn't understand it. Right. I would like to go back into the game and see what happens. Back here. Yep, that's where Lucas is. But we've been to that room already. Just trying to figure out what else can we do. Technically, we can. Oh, wait a minute. Hidden dumbwaiter, hidden passage, secret passage, hidden passage, hidden circuit breaker, passages, city codes, charms. Still haven't been to this part. That's where the mirrors are, as far as I know. Let's see. Let's actually go for the alternative ending. Also, I'm very surprised. Maybe I gotten that achievement as I've entered that big part with the with a lot of cutscenes. But there wasn't like a game-ending achievement. Okay, so let's see. What do we get? I assume by restarting the day, we basically do not get much. But maybe we get something. I would like to try it out. Otherwise, I think only a couple of mysteries remain of this game. My most important one that I'm very curious about, and I still don't know where I should be going, the mystery of the old habits key. Because we found a key previously. And there's also a door somewhere. I don't think I've ever found a door. I would like to find that door. This is Lucas Bonds. One more key. That's Eleanor, his wife. And everything. Ooh, really? Oh boy, we need to go through this cutscene then? Interesting. There's a lot to go then. But yeah, wow. Definitely, I didn't expect this game to go here. With the way that it started, we just woke up. I think the bloody lady has told us a lot. Interesting. It sounds like previously the bloody lady also has helped around. Has been sort of trying to change things around here. It's also, again, interesting because since the Golden Mask man, he would have created her. Again, as far as I understand, nothing of this is real. Or God knows. It is all very mysterious, and it is pretty interesting how this world has been built and how they've created and strung together all of this. I mean, time loop adventures, being stuck in a time loop is nothing new. This is no Groundhog Day, of course. The prime example of these time loop works. But it is still very peculiar. But I still have a lot of questions. Let's just say that. Shame we need to sit through the scene, and the more we're sitting through these cutscenes, the more I have a suspicion that actually getting all the way to the end and saying, I would like to restart the day, take the blue pill. Can't remember which pill you took to stay in the Matrix. I think that option will just really throw us back, and there'll be nothing for us to do, really. We'll go for the same restart, but we're seeing this scene again. The bad part is, after this, we'll actually be thrown back to the very beginning of this, and we'll have to wait again. And pressing all the buttons does absolutely nothing. I can pause it here, but yeah, that does not help us. Still, if I have to just say yay, nay, I'd say yay. This is an interesting game. Well, it still has its little flaws here and there. I'd say that if you have a chance, if you have this game, and you might have this game if you... This came to me, I think, in one of the Humble Bundles. I think it did, so there's a chance you might own it. Wouldn't be surprised if at some point it was given away on Epic Game Store as well. So if you own this game, I do heartily recommend to play it at some point. If you do not, then hey, next sale might be soon. Not sure how for how much it goes at a sale, but hey, I think for the time that you can spend with it, about 7 hours, I think. The whole gameplay lasted with me. I think you can get your own share of stuff. So yeah, the plan was once again to align myself with the bomb clock down there, then teleport to the room. What are the other options? Because the golden mask person, or again the part of us, the suffering part of us, I think he suggested that we do not do anything, or oh, interesting. Also, over here, right here, even before the reveal happens. Torment, yes, suffering. That is a price we pay, that I pay. You pay? The mansion is gone, but I have made it whole again. I don't know what I can do that, with the exception of restarting the day. I'm basically saying, all right, let's not end this. Let's just go back to the start. Everything will be here. Blah 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 blah. Yada 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 yada. I don't think how I can go the way of the golden mask. Oh, darn, come on. Can I please? I wanted to check some of the items in the room. Lucas is being too fast for me. Just trying to do circles around here. Okay, well, let's try this again. Let's try this again. This is the face of evil, not malice. Just stupidity. What is this? Huh, Sixpence's handiwork. Okay, I think I've checked everything around here, so let's do this again. Dong. Dong. Clearly. Okay, we're in this room. Surprisingly enough, I think we can exit this room, which is very peculiar. I think there's more to this, maybe. Incendiary explosive, fantastic. This is a cupboard we can actually crawl into. Actually, go back there. No, there's no going back now. All right, game, if you insist. If you insist. Again, I don't think if I don't do this, then we just see the same old scene again. Oh, I don't know. Wait, the sweater's cut. Who? Wait, sitting right in the timer. Oh no, everything's bad. Everything's horrible. Oh no, the master's gonna chase me again. Let's turn that off. That's by this point it's just annoying. And again, Lucas recognizes me as Lafcadio. So unless Lucas, me, has a case of multiple personality, let's call it disorder for lack of a better term. But he recognized me, so I am a different person. But then at the end, everyone's Lucas. Maybe I'm missing something very important. Or maybe I got it, and there's nothing more to it. You wanted to burn a mansion, yada yada yada. Kill everything. Well, I mean, insurance fraud. Lots of insurance fraud. That's an easy way to make a cutscene. By just... an easy way to not force yourself to animate much stuff. I just wipe to white. And yeah, the man in the golden mask, the golden Lucas, says we don't deserve to be forgiven. And everyone he has killed don't deserve to be forgotten. He keeps that agony fresh for himself. His wife Eleanor would like for Lucas to just let it go. Lucas says, no, not yet. At least this Lucas. It is a sad story, though. I mean, it wasn't really that fun, or to begin with. Everyone in this mansion has been dying. Also, I've missed this part, I think, whenever she was saying something, Lucas? Lucas? And only by the end I recognize that she's just calling all of us Lucases. But I have to say, my hairstyle was pretty cool throughout the time. Also, that mustache. What a mustache. We go back here again. I find some happiness, maybe some silliness in the fact that all of these guys are the same. They just all look so silly. Some of them are tired of their work. Some of them are actually pretty happy about what they do. Like that one of these Lucases who has been playing on piano. He has been pretty happy. Oh. So, as it happens, he jumped out of the window to save himself. Nearly died. Went to the hospital. Then, afterwards, he went to prison. Then he returned back to the mansion and built all of this. Wow. That is, man, stricken with grief in a way I don't think anyone would understand, really. Been through all of this already. I just want to try the new ending. And let's see what will happen. Yeah, the options are either do not restart the day and send my clones. There it is. Other option, walk away. Use the watch. Turn back time, let the party start again. We will all be here. Your friends will be here, your mansion, your memories. You don't have to let them go. It's your choice. The music cuts off, and we say, yes. I don't want to go. Didn't go far. Saturday, 12 p.m. All right. That was not eventful. That was not eventful at all. But as it matters, as it stands, we have now uncovered... Well, uncovered is a big word, I suppose. We have now found out all the endings to the game. So yeah, there is only one thing I would like to do until the end of the stream, and I'm just gonna make it a slightly shorter one. I would like to find out what the key that we have or would have had does. So first of all, we need to go over, where is it? I'm blind as a dodo. Here, I do believe in this room was the key to the old habits. What is the old habits? It remains to be seen, but we're about to find out. I think the way to go there is through here. Yeah, let's go. Also, I'm not sure if that is the case. But once again, we're about to find out. If we actually have a... If the people in the rooms no longer chase us. Because I would really love if we are not getting chased by anyone again. Because that's just inconvenient. Especially since right now, we've completed the game. It's over. Someone needs to fix that leaking floor though. Or ceiling, I suppose. Okay, here's the key. Key of old habits. Heavy rusted key. It exudes menace. Okay, so let's take a peek. I remember faintly that there was a room somewhere that definitely had an entrance, like it had the markings of as if there is another room. I hope that makes sense. And as such, maybe there's still something to uncover in that area. First of all, there's this whole big place. Big gap. I don't think anything's there. Obviously, no way any of this will be going outside of the map. I don't think the upper floors contain anything either. Where was it? Generally do not remember. Or maybe I've already uncovered it. It could have been some other room. Definitely could have been some other room. Also, all the rooms that technically are uncovered are marked like this, or those blank squares. And I think I've already found all the blank squares. Where are you? And if I had to guess, old habits. Old habits. The secret room, old. Not sure about habits though, but old. Upper floor. There's definitely have been a couple of ghosts I haven't talked to. There's definitely a room somewhere, and I'll find it in a second. A room that I have not been able to enter into. I think it It was somewhere next to here. Here, and then... Blimey, where was it? Oh, here. This particular room over here. Where our room goes to play. Okay, so at about 8 o'clock, that room is no longer populated. Okay, that is actually good. And I need to go there for no reason other reason that to get a collectible. so yeah. And we are actually what? Actually, where on earth are we? Oh, I'm just standing right there. I am just standing right there. Backtrack once again. Secret room. I'm basically already here, although I need to skip the time just a little bit. These rooms are now open. What I will do... Oh, pop this bad boy. I will do this. Actually, I didn't have to do that, but okay, too late. I will use an advanced time to 4 p.m. Some people will get shot, but what else can what can you do? It's dog eat dog world. How soon do they leave? 5 o'clock, I suppose. Ooh, you know what? 8 o'clock. The key of old habits, though. I might have to consult my notes. I have a suspicion maybe the notes will be helpful in some way. Here's a card. There's one thing that Sexy Brutale has in spades, it's the bars. No one goes thirsty here. Sure they don't. Old habits. Again, can't remember who it was. But during one of the previous broadcasts, someone very acutely pointed out, old habits die hard. What could be the old habits? What is could be the old habits of this place? Switch rooms, here, waiting room. I don't think any of those. This is prison. Prison in the heart of a mansion? Or did he put himself in a prison? It wasn't even like an official prison-y prison? Did he just put himself in like confinement? Wow. Oh, there it is. A whole list. So let's see. Kings in Red Chamber. Ancient man, his body broken and ravaged by the atrocities he has endured. Hangs suspended in a chamber that forces breath forces breath into and out of his lungs. Oh Christ. Surrounding him are 7 mirrors, showing him the murders of the guests through the mansion. With every death, the man weeps tears of blood. When a tank is full, a nightmare engine rains the blood down over the mansion, starting the same hellish day all over again. He is the near mindless source of power that fuels the endless day of Sexy Brutale. Wow. I mean, now I know how this whole thing works, but wow. Secret Haven is a little cottage where Marky and his wife would spend the time together when not planning and organizing, yada yada yada. Yeah. Preparing for life as a new growing family. He cannot go on. The Room of Old Habits. Sorry, what is this? I need to know. You found me again, eh? I've missed you, old friend. The adventures we go up to together. Don't you miss those days? Let's play around together. I know there's so much to think about to catch up on. It's all so easy. Just deal the card. Spin the wheel. It will be just like old times. These changes really aren't necessary. Okay. Also, of course, the second part of this, which is, you dare to lock me away. I will rip you apart. You are mine. Your rage and joy was nectar. I will only need one. Kevin, deal the card. I will never let you leave. Come closer. Come closer. Have I seen this place anywhere? Because that little picture over here, first of all, it's like a mouth. These are definitely like bottom teeth. Maybe even top teeth. Yeesh. And then there's a figure inside. I think that figure inside... I think that's Aurum. Surprisingly enough, I feel like that's... Oh, no. Actually, he looks slightly different. But it suggests... Oh, there it is. Oh, no, wait. Come back. In his youth, Lafcadio Boone was a gambler and casino owner, much like Marquis. He then turned into religion. So they met. Oh, there you have it. When trying to cope with the pain and loss of his family, the pain that ultimately created the mansion's never-ending loop, Lucas imagined himself as Lafcadio, drawing what little solace he could from his old friend's faith and strength. Lucas Bonds. Oh, excuse me. The Bloody Girl is a manifest memory of Lucas' wife, Eleanor. Deuteronomy boned. Boone bonds boned. Yeah. The man in the golden skull mask is the terrible aspect of Lucas that never wishes for him to forgive himself. In his mind, the mansion has been created to keep the tortured memories of everyone fresh and alive. Okay. I don't know what to say. Only that holy moly. And then holy moly some more. Okay, so that elevator kind of thing definitely does not have teeth in it. Casino is down the line there. Another potential room that might be connected somehow to the hint that has been given. The music just popped up and I was slightly surprised. Another hint that has been given is something to do with casino or with the dealer. That honestly sounded like the dealer. And as such... Oh, are we still being chased? Oh, snap, we're still being chased. Well, I dislike that, honestly. I thought we'd be left alone. He is almost dead, but wow. Where else can we go? There is a room down there. Well, let's just think for the first time we can actually use the mirrors and see what they do. This actually stings just a little bit because technically we have completed the game. And it will be very nice if the game would actually allow us to just be free. Just wander around this place. But I guess there are only two options. Either let it go and get out of this loop once and forever, or restart again. Pretend we have not found the dark secret of this place. Interesting. Again, those moth marks everywhere. Have I done this? Can't remember. I haven't. Okay, yet another collectible. And most importantly, the mirror. We have not traversed the mirrors. We're now in the basement. Yep, over here. Oh, and there's more stuff. Jack of Hearts. Is that a... And if I remember correctly, one of these passageways actually also had a card. Mirror... Nothing else. Now that was a terrifying freaking room. Wow. On of course. The one place where there is a card is currently being occupied by this sir over there. Oh, it seems like there's nothing else of the importance. And I don't think I can actually return back down. It's gonna be a long, long way until I get there. Like, where does this lead? Leads to the library. Which actually isn't that bad, I suppose. Not that far away from the place where you want to be anyway, maybe? to know. I have finished the story arc, and right now I'm just trying to figure out. I wanted to solve one secret, just one secret. As you can see, everyone's saved. I have still 3 playing cards to find. I know where one of them is, and I can imagine maybe there are a couple of other chests I missed. I only want to find out what is the Room of Old Habits, because I found the key. It's easy to stumble upon it. Where is it? Room of Old Habits. But yeah, it's a great game. Just finished it today, and as such, the memories of it are still pretty alive. Key of Old Habits, Key of Old Habits. Darn, 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 darn. Like, where on the map can it even go? I think I've sort of gone through everything. Well, I say that, I really haven't gone through everything. Old Habits, gambling. One other place that I'm thinking that might be the place is that room where this dealer was. But as such, I need to jump down to the basement. I don't think I have time, so... I can't even restart the day because it's too close. It's one of my favorite games, and I have been trying to find streamers for it, but since Twitch no longer has a specified character for it, I hate that. Yeah. I mean, I think I've seen someone recently play it, and I just had to type in. Somewhere in Twitch you can just actually type like the Sexy Brutale, and it shows all the streams, as long as they have Sexy Brutale in the title. I did put it in there, and as such, yeah. Unfortunately, you have missed the completion of the game, but at the very least, well, I'm still here, still alive, and still trying to find out where do I need to go. What I wanted to do, I think, is wanted to go to the basement. Let's try and do that. And yeah, it's an absolute love the game. Really not much to compare it to. And some things about it, well, it's just cool. I love myself a little time loop scenario. And twists, some of the twists didn't expect. The whole ending, really. First of all, it has gone really crazy, basically. Okay, the whole setup initially was already crazy enough. But then everything else started. We figured out that we are in a nightmarish world, and wow. Just wow. And it's nice that the game has so much lore that we can read later on. How about this though? I also suspected this room. No, it doesn't seem like it. Maybe some of that should have been explained better during the game, or maybe I wasn't paying attention. But I think everything that I have questions about in the end ended up being answered. Did I open this? Yeah. Unfortunately, the game, I love collectibles, and as such, I would like to collect all the cards. But as far as I can tell, yeah, and I think I've seen it somewhere already. Game does not tell you which cards are missing, so as such, I need to sort of figure out where I have not been. Favorite part of the game is right at the start when you start spying on people. One of the staff members is taken to talking to the Moss character and fiddles with the roulette table. He drops the roulette ball, and you later find it in the basement. After lands an event. Wow! I found a ball. Played a little bit of pinball as well. Wow, that is a great detail. I don't think I've noticed that. That is cool. That is very cool indeed. Well, lovely craft game. What can I tell you? Oh, and right, there's also that part. I think the part when I realized what on earth is happening here, because of course the central room was not opened yet. I don't think I can enter right now. Sealed tightly shut again. Nope, that's a lie. I realized that the game is crazy. Like, something's about to happen. The game is turning weird. Because mansion. What on earth is this? I said, entering this room. Why is there basically a black hole or a supernova at the bottom of this room? And there are cards stacked to the top. That was when I thought something's afoot, and it was. But yeah, it's a lovely piece. It's a lovely piece. A very well crafted game, and props to the creators. I didn't know that they don't have. What else did they make? They made some sort of a VR game, and then I think there was a third game that they made. The name of it just escapes me right now. There's that pinball, by the way. I'm just gonna grab it for funsies. Okay, can I stick the key of old habits somewhere? Alright, and that is that vent. That is that vent that you've been talking about. Yeah. I've read this little description about you can hear the casino faintly. No, it's not here. Darn, which room? If it's not here, which room or which place can I use my key on? Oh, Rhyme, right. They made Rhyme. And Rhyme is, wow. From what I've heard, Rhyme is great. And recently it has been on sale for like $1. I just decided that I have too many games. You can tell. I have more than 100 games on my Steam account that I still haven't played. So I'm trying to first play through them before I spend on anything else. And I can suspect that Rhyme will again be on sale so somewhere soon. You have the same issues, so you understand. You understand my problem. Key of old habits, key of old habits. How about this room with the paintings then? No, I don't see anywhere I can activate it. You got 500, jeez. I have close to 500 games on Steam as is, but I've played many of them beforehand. But yeah, it's specifically those unplayed. I just decided that, hey, I need to do something about it. So I decided to start the Twitch channel. Yeah, bundles. Bundles are both a blessing and a curse. Because the bundles forced, like, not forced, but bundles have shown, wow, you can get all of these games for how much? And then you just get them. Thankfully, or maybe sadly, a lot of the bundles as of late started getting meh. Or at the very least, if initially when Humble Bundle was still a new thing, when every single bundle that they've released was, wow, something like crazy, you had to get it, basically. Well, you didn't have to get it, but it had value. All these games were new, everything. Then at some point it has gotten slightly worse. And as such, now I don't grab every single Humble Bundle that just appears there. But yeah, specifically through that, I've got so many games, it is just crazy. And I still have a bunch I still haven't even activated, so... I don't want advanced time. What was this? Gold paneling on the floors. Do you have a hint, perhaps? Because I could technically just look it up. But where is the key of old habits used? It has the dice. Again, knowing that this whole place is like casino themed, I didn't think much of the dice being marked in that key, but maybe it's a hint. Yeah, old habits die hard is kind of part of an old saying. Well, I mean, old habits die hard is an old saying. Okay, so old habits. Okay, die hard. Someone whose death was really hard. Oh, there's another saying that has old habits as a part of it. You can teach an old dog old habits. No, that's not it. I don't think I know of another one. Not a native English speaker here, so I might just not be familiar with it. Okay, let's actually go back to brochure. Again, knowing that this is a casino, and knowing that this text just says roulette, basically screams roulette about it, or gambling. Roulette. Roulette. I might be onto something. Where was this room? You said that... moth character, okay. Wait, that's not the moth character. Moth character is... Excuse me, I completely forgot who the moth character is. The green lady, okay. So if we zoom out and... By this point she's already dead. There she is. Alright, is this one? I'm assuming it's this one then. Still, it's a casino. Okay. Let's go and try to do something at this roulette table, maybe. I'll have to restart the whole thing, though. It's pretty late. Old habits. Now, another thing does not spring into mind, so... When I'm here... Oh, there's some way until we get there. We need to be here for one simple reason, because the key is right across the room. Yoink. And then we go into the casino. I don't think you can see the old habits because I don't think there's another light outline room anywhere. I've actually looked for that. I remember at one point there was like a little wall that you can see. Little wall that you can see. Again, this one particular bit over here is very suspicious. But yeah, it's like a whole bit of the wall just slightly sticking out. But I think it has been since filled. And as such, I don't think that's the place I'm looking for. This one I think leads me to someplace else. I'm trying to remember how I got here, but I don't... or maybe? Well, there's one room. Definitely I haven't checked out. But yeah, everything else is, I'm pretty sure, is explored. No doors just hanging in there. Oh, this place. I think I've been thinking about this place. And it's in the same room I'm actually heading to right now. Let's go. Again, casino, roulette. That room being hella suspicious. Unfortunately, they're in that room right now. And as such... Yep, someone kind of dropped the ball on that one. Ha! Oh, I don't have to be here. Right, it's not that room. I mean, roulette schmoulette, but the room I'm looking for is this one. Okay, okay. The vent. Nope, does nothing. There's something very suspicious. Wait a second, wait one gosh darn second. What on earth is this room? Maybe it just looks weird from the top. Oh, that's the entrance to the casino. I couldn't figure it out. Okay, so if there's a room, this room is here somewhere. Oh. Although, no, I don't think that's going to be the case. Previously, we could not exit this place. I think we still cannot, right? Yep, seamless, smooth marble. Anything, roulette, dice. That room, unfortunately, is populated. Can I actually use the clock? Can I wind up something with that key? No, I'm pretty sure that key is... It opens the door. It opens the door, a door. Some sort of a door. So let's try this again. Unfortunately, I think it still takes a long time for this guy to... Yeah, oh, he's still on 3 drinks. You know what? Can I actually... Ooh, I can actually alt-tab. I'll do just that. People walk past the old habits really often. Ah, interesting. That's a hint, right? Saying. Minus die hard. Okay, that's not a saying that I'm currently reading. That's just a quote. Alright, so... People walk past the old habits. Old habits, old habits, old habits. Out of interest, since now we have information on Monsieur Lucas Bonds. Gambling. Again. Also, this guy just keeps on saying, basically dropping hints, I think. Good hints as well, I think. What is old habits? Honestly, old habits sounds like the name of a dog. He dies. Continues dying. Very dramatic. Slop. See? Nope, he is not interactable. This table is closed, sir. The previous player has exceeded the house limit. I mean, technically I'm the owner of this casino. I mean, I'm Lucas, technically. It's not this room either. At least, wait a minute. People walk past the old... I have an idea. I hope I still have time. Where am I at? Here or something. I need to go here. I think at some point there was some mention of that big snake in the bar being... No. Maybe I made a mistake. Remember something about this, that snake sort of being... There being even a secret door behind it, which makes no sense, but okay. Talk about ghosts with ghosts in this room. No. Old habits. So I'm assuming the old habits are definitely located somewhere on the first floor. The starting floor that we start in. That's my guess. Old habits. I think we've been to every single dealer in this place. That's this thing. I don't think there's too many. There's this dealer over here. There's the electrified dealer in the basement, and there's the broken one next to him, but is uninteractable, it seems. Old habits. Weird name for that elevator incinerator machine. I'm pretty sure. What else is here? I don't think it's one of these roulette things that we need to pull for one of the quests either. Old habits. Church? I don't think there's much in a church that I can call old habits. Then again, technically I was well, my character, Lafcadio, was a priest. Or I think still is a priest. He was a gambler himself, wasn't it? Yeah. Now he's a priest, so old habits, no, that's not it then. Some puzzles in this game really got me stuck. A couple of times because I didn't realize, oh, I have a new power. I need to use it on something immediately. Like this trapdoor over here. Old habits. There's a lot of... There's a lot of these weird animals all over the place. Can't remember whether one of them was called old habits or not. And again, was there a name to the snake? Old habits. That was just stuck in my head. Old habits. Also, it's not as stupid as this, is this? Like Lady statue of a lady with 2 dice on her person. Old habits, old habits, old habits, old habits. Pianos, musical room, more musical rooms. Must be a statue of some sort, right? Not the gramophone. Pretty sure it's not the gramophone. Was there a... I think there was a statue somewhere. Hang on, it's a singular place. It's not like one of the fireplaces, for example. And again, since you said the... Really often, my understanding, it is not the... anything but the first floor, or at the very least, it's not the basement. We don't stick in the basement for long. It is either the ground floor or the first floor. And I'm inclined to think that is the first floor. So can you just drop that saying about the old habits in the chat? Because if it isn't the old habits die hard, then I have absolutely no idea what it is then. I'm not familiar with that one. Old habits. I could start just making up quotes. Or sayings, anyway. Oh, nope. Too early, too early, too early, too early, too early. Twirly, twirly, twirly. How soon does he leave? Oh, he goes in that room. Okay, I can wait. I'm still trying to go to the snake. I don't think snake is the answer. I don't think snake is an option. I don't think going... Well, yeah, English. What do we have to lose, really? I don't know, but he said walk past it often, so it can't be that place. I thought maybe go back to that little hut, little house in a garden. But we don't walk past it often enough. Leave old habits behind. Leave old habits behind. Honestly, that does not help me, especially without the last part. Leave old habits behind. I don't like believe something. Leave hope. All who enter here, something like that. It is from Dante's Heavenly Comedy. Is it called like that in English? A Divine Comedy. It says here the closing line. Closing lines of Dante's Inferno. Anyone? There's a whole freaking article in the Russian part of Wikipedia on that phrase, but then no other language had this. Oh, maybe because in a couple of classic Russian. Oh yeah, Evgeny Onegin, Pushkin's Evgeny Onegin had this similar part. I see. Oh. Right, abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Right. But that's not leave old habits behind when. Something. Let's drop this into Google. How to leave bad habits behind. No, I don't want to break a bad habit. Okay, let's have this. I don't need a picture of 5 ladies having a wonderful dinner and being happy. That's not what I'm looking for. Leaving old habits behind. No, seemingly even that for me is too thin of a hint. Leaving old habits behind. Leaving behind and leaving almost means like entering something. We've been, I think, unless there's a specific room or mirror specifically that we need to enter. Don't think that's that. I think we've been to many passages. We've been to the garden. What can we enter and leave stuff behind? Been to the altar room multiple times. Haven't been there with the key. Still. Leave old habits behind. Tick, 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 tick. Trying to figure out why I even got here. I think I was going to the library. Or at least in my playthrough, I haven't been to the library that often. So yeah, I'm assuming it's all so very wrong. Can't remember what this leads. This doesn't just lead to the top, does it? Oh, it does just lead to the top. Oh, in that bottom, right. This is where we drop the chandelier and everything. There, where the filthy ghost tells us that we can find a secret entrance. There he is. I see you, filthy ghost. Yep. We give Balzac a tug, which I find absolutely hilarious. But then again, I'm 12, so... Darn, where is it? Do you have another hint, maybe? For someone as thick-headed as I am. Bookshelf is empty. Okay, that is secret passage over there. Leave old habits. Thing that I go past frequently. I'm assuming, maybe I'm just assuming you're wrong, and it's not here. I'll try it again, but my suspicion is I'm gonna... Not even sure if it's gonna work, if I'm gonna go back in the garden. Same stuff. Oh, wasn't there? Oh, right, I've already picked it up. Oh! Wow, I didn't expect the timing to work out that well, but that's Lucas. He just jumped out of the window. Huh. Haven't gained anything new. Oh, hello there, bot that sells... Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. Goodbye. Oh, I jumped. It's a location that you should find by opening every single door and eventually find it. See, the thing is, I feel like I've opened every single door. Okay, if we're speaking about doors, there definitely have been a bunch of doors that have been... Oh, let's see. There has been a bunch of doors that have been closed by the ghostly presence, I suppose. I think we have already done this one. There was a door over here, sort of above this place, just led across there. The singing lady was walking there. But I think it's this one? It's one of these two passages, I think so. Maybe not. Or maybe it was. So yeah, that's my guess right now. I need to find one of those red doors. It's funny how I can peek in. Oh boy, that's... You know what? Restart. But I thank you for trying. For humoring me. Trying to give me a hint. At the very least, that's the only idea I know right now. A door? Well... But then I got a key. Yeah, the door I couldn't open the first time I saw it. Something that's behind the moment he came across the key. Yeah, so again, and I found this key pretty early. Gosh darn it. I'm very old-fashioned. That's why I say gosh darn it. I am also very geographically inept. So this... No. When I found this key... When I found this key... Huh, the room doesn't seem to be on the map and shouldn't technically exist. So, when I found this key, I think one of these rooms were closed. Again, this is not it, I'm pretty sure. I've been to this room already, I'm pretty sure with the key as well. No, can hide there, but that's not the... have I broken this, by the way? It seems to me that I have. Right, I've been to this place before. So I don't think this is this room. I can do this, I suppose. Bars, bars, bars. Piano, piano, piano. Another one of these. Nope. I mean, that last one is a very good hint. Room that I couldn't enter before. But again, I feel like when I found the clock... when I found the key, So it's not on the second floor. It must be the first floor then. Okay. As I thought already, the first floor. Again, the room I was... finding the room before you find all the cards to get a special interaction. Not the other way around. Not finding the cards first and then entering the room. I remember reading something like that. I was quickly looking up the achievements for the game. Room first, okay. Alright. I mean, I don't remember entering this room. Or... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. If we're talking about places that I weren't able to go, then the upper floors come to mind. I just swear to God, I can't remember how I get here. And I couldn't open this door. Couldn't open this door specifically. Again, it's a weak one. Weak sauce, as some people might say. Definitely couldn't exit that. And again, it was a room blocked by the red ghost, so I need a ring for that, not the key. So it's either here, somewhere, or it's here. Darn. It has been more than 7 hours now. Actually, I'm almost in 8 hours now. With all the extra time I've been playing. I don't remember the room that has been closed. There have been, again, a couple that have been blocked. And you say it's not even on the map. So what I will do is I will go one more time and see whether there's another door that I have missed. Because I've seen it before and there's one visible elsewhere. A door just says, oh, look, I'm a door. But I don't see a room behind it. First floor. Let's get a clear hint. First we say Reginald Sixpence. Then we say Rockridge and Trinity. Oh, the door to the room is visible on the map, but there's a different room on the spot where Old Habits is supposed to be in. So there's that specific part. I have a hint. I'm gonna go with it. There's one door I definitely couldn't use previously. Oh, darn, it's not this. This just leads me down. Yeah, and this part was blocked by the red fires. So yeah, when you say that, immediately this part springs to mind. Like, they don't even align. They don't even align. Again, could be the problem of the game designers sort of slacking just a little bit. And again, this is the second floor. This is the second floor, and as such, if I'm going by your other hints, it shouldn't be on the second floor because I find the key before I find the door. So first floor, somewhere either here. Peeking at every single place, or on the first floor as I'm saving Clay, Rockridge, and Trinity. Seems to be designer's fault, I suppose. Many of these doors, I couldn't enter this door, but like every single like imperfection, like right here, this wall seems to be very thin, and this wall seems to be different from all the other walls. I feel like, ooh, that's a hint. Nah, most likely that's just not even a red herring, just a tiny mistake on their behalf. Fudge! He says, because he doesn't want to say anything worse than that. It is killing me. You won't believe how it is killing me, the fact that I cannot figure out which room it is. Okay, door over there. No, that's not it. Door over here. Smooth marble. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have the right key for the job. I think I just found a little glitch. The game still treats this place as a door. And if I try to use an item, even if I don't have a prompt, it still offers to use it. Alright. How about this? Like, nope. These are not doors. Okay, what was my plan? Again, there's... door... Again, there's a door with the lock on it. That was being opened by the ability that I got. There's this room, spider room. Also, no, this is those are CCTV codes. No. Every single time I see something, I just freeze and think, wait a second. Wait a gosh darn second. What's this, I say? Actually, what is this room? Everything is old and covered in sheets. The room is full of items and memories that someone seems to be trying hard to forget and ignore. The door of old habits. What on earth is this place? There are enormous chains around the creature's wrists, securing him to the playing table. So he's here now. I want to play cards. Do you want to play cards? Blackjack. I know a card game when we can play. You love blackjack. But I lost my cards. Get my cards and we can play. Who will want that prize? See one of them. Okay, so that's the reason why we need to collect all the cards. I will kill you. Just flashed on the screen for momentarily. Roro. Alright, well, again, big thanks. Yeah, there it is. Sort of underneath it all. Underneath the bar. So, the game suggests that I find all the cards. Boy, can we do that? Can we actually do that? Oh, I see what you can do. You can sort of look into the save file and grab it. And again, okay, let's first try that and see what we need to do, because I would like to see that alternative ending. It gives me something extra. I'm assuming we're gonna play some blackjack by the sound of it. Wait a second. Bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. I see. I see. Yeah, it's a rough way to go about it, but I suppose we can do that. Let's quickly jump there. Technically, you know what? This is already extra. I'm gonna stop the timer. I'm gonna also do the very... Oh, okay, not yet, maybe. At the very end. We're gonna need to increase that game completed counter. Because the game has been completed. It's a very joyous occasion, really. So let's see. Let's see if I can try that. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. So again, what are we looking for? We're looking for this. Oh boy, that is right. This lists the cards in order of picking up, and as such, I really need to make a list of everything that has not been collected. No, that is... I think that is a tad too much. That is a tad too much for me to go at it that way. I'm going to quickly look at the list of cards I really have not collected and see... Damn it, there is a lot. Oh, interesting. I felt collecting card in the card vortex room actually is like dependent on time. Maybe no, I actually need to collect some other cards. That's pretty cool. Wow. There's a lot. Yeah, I'm going to look in about the time-sensitive cards like the 9, what is it? 9 of hearts. Actually, let me see. Item, card, hearts, hearts 2, hearts 4, hearts 7. Which one was it? 9. Oh, Jesus. No, I already have that one. Once again, time sensitive, time sensitive. Clubs 2. Oh, come on, can I stop doing that? Clubs 2. No, I don't have the club of cards 2. Theater, fireplace. Theater is down below, is it not? Also, I'm getting some big pings everywhere. What's happening? I think nothing of big importance happens. First of all, where's my sexy Brutale? We have 50 out of 55. All right, so theater was basement. Nope. Theater Brutale. It is the one with the Molokai. Okay. I could swear I've been there before and collected everything I needed to collect. Says here. Theater fireplace. I should even have time, I think, to run there. Theater is this one. Fireplace. Where's the fireplace in that place? Fireplace in that place. Oh, nope, wrong room. Excuse me. You know what? Alright, I'm gonna leave it be. I had a pretty wild idea as to... Oh, wow. He's now sitting there. Scary. I have a wild idea as to what I could do. There's one thing that I really wish this game had, and that is fast forwarding the time when I'm just waiting for something. In the end, I suppose there weren't that many cases where I really needed that. In some cases, I really just could be a little bit more patient. But I would just really like, maybe would be a fun option. You could obviously skip to a certain time at some point. But that's not what I want. Fireplace. Is it that one? Yeah, I think it's that one. I swear I've been to that room. Maybe I haven't. Is this thing here? Wait a minute, I've collected this one. If this is the fireplace. Embers are stone cold. Everything else is not even remotely a fireplace. Did I make a mistake? This one does not have a fireplace, right? Oh, right. Oh, I also forgot how this works. Oh, my goodness. No, I do have that card. Windows file text file reader is a little bit off. Regarding the one above the casino CCTV camera, unless there's two, I've gotten one. Definitely gotten one. And oh goodness, I'm slowly losing my voice. Blimey. I wanted to stream tomorrow. Might have to cancel that, yeesh. Boy. You know what? Maybe the faster way... okay, let's quickly check for another one. Another time-sensitive one. Collected the one in fireplace. That was the 9 of hearts. As far as I know, I've collected the 9 of hearts. Card 9. Yep. Oh, I might not have that one. And that was a devilish one, really. Jeez. Card, diamond, 2. No, already have the one. The one hidden in the dumbwaiter, which is, again, devilish. The one in the massive music player in the basement, got that one. I was really proud of that one. Because, of course, you have a giant record player. You're on it. That one I have. Spades. Any time-sensitive spades. In a hallway directly below casino camera room in the map, there's a fireplace. Okay, let's try that again. Spades, did I say? I did say spades. Card, spades, 10. No, have that as well. Time. I need to figure out. Let's see, collected. Dumbwaiter, got that. Pretty sure I've checked this one. Hearts 9, yeah, pretty sure I've checked card hearts 9. Right. I'll be right back. I'm back. Let's get this going. All right. So the cards go from ace, well, basically all the suits, right? Yeah. Let's go. So we have a good place to do this. Ace, 2, 3, 4. And this is all just for the sake of getting an achievement, really. Seems like I'm still a sucker for achievements. Jack, Queen. Whoa, and my pen decided not to work all of a sudden. King, come on. And then it is, let's say, clubs, hearts, diamonds. Really, by this point, it's not even as interesting of a stream, I feel like. On the other side, it's let's see that one for everyone's sake. Even card. Let's set something here. I think I'm good. Right, so 9 of clubs. Oh, not here. Gonna grab it here. Oh. Item card proxy. That's not what I'm looking for. 4 of diamonds. Jack of spades. 8 of clubs. 2 hearts. It's going to be 50 cards, folks. Sit in your seats, because this will be the most exciting event you've seen the whole year. I guarantee that. Also, watch as Jam just messes up some of the markings and just screws up something big time. I'm already slightly suspicious about the markings that I made. I am, as I said, I'm sucker for completion, for completing games 100% when it contains achievements. As such, I would usually do this part off stream. But since you said that there's a room that basically allows me to, well, there's something extra if I collect them. And since you are a sexy Brutale connoisseur, that's the thing. Plus, you gave me hints here and there, so I thought I'll just indulge you, just a little bit, and try to collect all of them. And yeah, and if there's a little bit of game behind it, hey, I've enjoyed the game. Such, I wouldn't mind seeing just a little bit more of it. 7 of hearts. Oh boy. I basically need someone to call all these things out to me. Turn it into a little bit of a keep talking, nobody explodes. But nobody's exploding, really. It's just Jam counting his cards. Oh, I already made a mistake. Oh, boy. Getting closer. It's just that, boy, there's still a lot to go through. I'm also speeding it up, which makes a mistake quite likely. Keep talking, the casino won't blow up. That actually makes a lot of sense in knowing the situation we're in. H9. Interesting, now I'm actually thinking about it. What he could have done, Lucas, is to maybe, instead of suffering, knowing that he can sort of make this whole thing go, maybe somehow he could have just stopped the time and just enjoyed the evening with his friends. Like, until, what, 4 o'clock? Nobody really needs to die. Then again, wait a minute. Would he throw himself out of the window at, what, 4 o'clock? 5 o'clock? I think 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock is when the first death happens. Yeah, so I suppose not. That's when we see Sixpence die. Eesh, dark. Obviously he wanted himself to suffer. As such, maybe I just wanted well, not even a happy ending, just a happy way for him to, all right, he killed these people, and then maybe if he has the power to just keep the world alive, to keep it alive as it was in a happy way. I don't think that was what he was going for anyway. Okay, very close to finishing this huge list of things. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna be missing more than just a couple. C4. Talking about explosives. Ace of Hearts. SJ we already have, right? No, I think I've skipped. Okay. I think that's it. And I'm missing 2 cards. Am I missing 2 cards? Felt to me like I've been missing 1 by this point already. Nope. Gamepad. No, 2. All right. The cards that I've missed are, let's go in this order. Spades. The Ace of Spades. Q in Motorhead's Ace of Spades in the background. The Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. Which room is it? Room with the piano. Room with the piano and the mosaic thingy in it. Pianos are oft found in 2nd floor, I think. this room, I think, over here. Let's make our way to the second floor then, since I do believe we're currently on the first. Yep. Also, I should probably look out for King of Spades, the last card, surprisingly enough, that I need to grab. All spades. The room with the Devil's Monarch. Okay, one of the locked chests. Okay. Devil's Monarch, Devil's Monarch. Wait a minute. Was it also on the second floor? I think it was on the second floor as well. It was this room. Yeah, I think it was this room. So, surprisingly enough, maybe all the cards that I've missed must have been in the roughly the same place even. Right, let's try and finish this topographic cretinism that I have. Not being able to tell where on earth I am. And trying to do this in one go. And then say goodbye to the wonderful game that is. Well, I still have a couple of things to, I think, to find before I get all the achievements, actually. So yeah. So I think it's this room, right? Was this the Devil Monarch? I think it was. Yeah. Let's go find some more information about this. I think I've just found this power much later, or just forgot about this chest. Every single time I saw these chests, I thought, man, I really would like to open one of these chests. But the game was just evil. The game did not allow me to open anything. And it's above. Okay. I needed to find the power, and by the time I got the power, I already forgot the location of some of these chests. Boys, can I go in, please? Oh, nope. Humanity, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. Also, you know what? Now that I've seen everything, who are the ghosts? Are the ghosts, Oh, so you backtracked. I didn't. And that's the Ace of Spades, and that's a full deck. But yeah, is there an explanation for the ghosts? Who are the ghosts? Or is it just like a mansion is supposed to have ghosts? Well, I mean, the easiest explanation would be the ghosts are basically the people who have died. The people who have perished in the fire. Phantoms of the Opera? It's an option. It just feels to me that... actually, I haven't counted them. I think, no, there's... Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeesh. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think over there. 12 is too much. 12 of more guests, even more... oh, maybe not more guests, actually. Together we have 5 here and 5 here. So that's 10. I suppose Lafcadio is 11 and Eleanor is 12. So yeah, then that fits. That all these ghosts are actually the guests. Although some of them sort of talk as if, like specifically the ghost in the bar that we're actually headed to. If I can once again find myself, the ghost in the bar just chat as if they always work there. I think the ghost by the bar stand just says is basically the bartender. Wrong way to go. So a theory that perhaps would fit, but I don't think, at least with the way the dialogue has been written for them, I don't think it was the way that was intended. Let's see what happens. Let's play a game. Oh, Lucas, I've been so lonely. You brought me all my cards. You know, there was always another option. You didn't need to choose. You could have chosen not to choose. Really? Gold Skull? Bloody Girl? Red King? Staff Guests? Huh. Forget them. Forget the pain and suffering. Come back to me. Forget them all. Just play, Boone. Lose yourself in the game. I will take care of you. Gave you this mansion. I will help you. I loved you long before any of them, and you loved me. Let me help you. Just take a card. Oh. Interesting. Okay. See, this is what I thought when I thought, okay, maybe he just arranged so that everyone is happy and lives again and everything. This is my kind of ending. Thanks for letting me, well, for suggesting and that go for it. Catty old boy, get down with your bad self. Sixpence is dabbing. Poor Sixpence is dancing alone. He could have danced with the voodoo lady. Okay, Sixpence. No, he's patting himself on the shoulder. Some weird move, but yeah. Also, I don't think you've been here for me meeting this character. But for a long time, I thought this was a lady. This was, and again, I completely forgot the name of the character. That was Thanos Gretzky. Something about the hair and the dress that he had on him made me think that was an old grandma. Alright, so what do we have here? Oh, Lafcadia, what a party. I hardly know what to do with myself. That's good. You know, I can't even remember what I was so worried about a little fish. This is good. It feels good to be here. These two dancing synchronously. Boone, you sly old dog, come and join in. I can't believe the Marquis was keeping the Moloch for me the whole time. Ah, Lafcadio. It took me an age to learn this grain. I have been working hard. Thank you again for helping me to save him. Maybe one day I'll tell him. Oh, never mind. Lafcadio, isn't that perfect? What more could any of us want? Thanks so much. We don't have to think of what's next. They're just now. Just this moment, forever and ever. I'm so happy to be here, Lafcadio. I get the feeling that it's somehow your doing. Oh, yes and yes. Did you ever heard that creepy elevator man? I gave him African-American voice for whatever reason. It seemed like we were kind of confused and worried about Lucas, but look how well this all turned out. Claffy, well, it ain't a relief to let someone else handle the music and just let my hair down. You seen this man move? I gotta watch my heart rate, but you also gotta live, man. Is there a way to exit this anyway? I can go there, I suppose. Well, I'm loving it. This is the ending I want. Although, again, knowing his situation, well, he should perhaps end his suffering. Sorry. I didn't mean to kill the mood at the party. You know what? Again, I'm glad I've got this ending. I'll skip the credits because we've already seen the credits. Wow. What a game. What a day. What an everything. Anyway, it is time to say that, hey, we have completed 73 games now. And it's time to remove Sexy Brutale from the list again. Still fun in games until someone goes through a window. There hasn't been a fairer saying since then. Right. So, Sexy Brutale goes out. Not sure how much you can see from this. Actually, let me pull it back. We can now remove it from the Steam backlog. I'll add yet another game later on. So there's 5 beautiful games over here. Tomorrow, if my voice holds on, because I've been starting to creak. Tomorrow, I'll be starting Frostpunk. Been meaning to do it for a long time. The game has been donated to my library as well, so it will be a good thing to do it. And then later on, I'm thinking System Shock, and then who knows where it all leads us. So yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, thanks for the follow, just over there. If you want to suggest a game yourself, feel free to go through the backlog and just drop a name of the game in the chat. Because there's still a lot more to play, really. And I'm specifically, that list is composed of the games that the viewers are suggesting. And such, I'm just playing the games that viewers want to see first and foremost. But other than that, yeah, tomorrow, if everything goes well, at 6 p.m. Central European Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for folks in North America, I'll be playing more of the Steam Backlog, or Jam versus the Backlog. Keep forgetting the name that I said myself. Silly me. And yeah, more games. At some point, we'll finally hit 100 games completed. We'll hit 1,000 hours played. It's gonna be a joyous occasion, but for now, I'm just gonna keep on trucking. Right, let's see who's streaming. We're gonna host some good person around here. There's some fine folks just waiting to be hosted here and there. No one here? Anyone streaming from our community? We're just streaming. But we've been dropping a lot of hosts on him. Nothing wrong with dropping yet another host. I just want to see if anyone else is also streaming. Let's see. Who is online? Channel I can't even remember subscribing to. Or following anyway. You know what? It's been a while. I don't think I've seen this person stream in ages. So let's drop a little host on Hypercall. Yep. Unless I go for even more goodbyes. That's the last one for today. I'll see you folks next time whenever the next stream is going to be. Follow the happenings on Twitter, in the Discord. And just thanks for watching and goodbye. More games to be played. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Perhaps should set some music on. So let's actually do this. Let's actually do this. And professionalism. See you in a bit, folks.